Hey Ride Nation, Mr. Tidbit here. I'm holding a 1213 Ride Highlife UL. This has got a couple really big changes for 2013 that I really want to educate you on, because they're going to make your day on the mountain a lot more fun. So we'll start with the basics though. So this rides all mountain hybrid shaping. So flat stable platform from the middle all the way out. You have rocker on the nose, and then you have a slight camber infused all the way back through the tail. All right, what that's going to do, that little bit of positive energy is really going to help you get back into the flow when you used to be on a camber board and you loved it and you got into the rocker trend, and you know, now everything's kind of reverting back slightly with the benefits of the rocker and the camber together. Big change you'll notice right off the bat for 2013 is the nose. It is completely been rounded off, not blunted, definitely don't use that word, but you'll notice as the contact point hits, it rolls up and then it actually slightly rolls again. So you initially have two little contact points right here, okay? Now as you're riding through powder, even on just 6 to 12 inches of snow, as you start to surf through that, the powder actually comes up over top of this and actually rolls almost like a wave. It's pretty incredible to watch. I've been riding this board for about a month, and I've had it in 12 inches of powder, 30 inches of powder, and just to watch the snow come over and kind of displace, it keeps the nose up and really keeps you floating through everything. It's a really amazing feeling. And on top of that, you'll see on the tail, it's rounded out as well, and this actually helps you sink down into the snow slightly. I could definitely tell a difference. The nose keeps you up, the tail keeps you down, but you don't bottom out. There's enough float as you come through the powder that if you're in as little as 8 inches, you can cruise across the top 6 inches and not feel the bottom, which is an incredible feeling. The other big change is the pop rods are gone. In 2012, there were pop rods here and in the tail. There are no longer any pop rods in the nose. It's got a much softer nose, so as you hit the powder and you hit the chop, the softer nose, you can actually feel it as you hit the snow, and it helps you adjust, especially when you're going through crud, because what that's going to do for you is it's going to push through it and soften up so you can make adjustments faster and you don't end up on your ass, you know, in the snow than trying to roll over and get up through all that powder, which is a huge thing. But the biggest change and the most significant for 2013 is the new pop walls. Okay, Ride has a new feature. It's kind of hard to see right here, but your slime walls at the tail section of the Highlife UL now actually have carbon fiber sandwiched in between the slime wall on both sides of the tail, as you can see, starting at where your inserts go and go all the way through to your contact point. This now gives you an even wider platform, so when you load the board up to pop, you've got your pop stability on the rails. It's amazing. I've been coming into jumps and everything, and you're not always fully flat based, especially when you're spinning. You'll go heel side or toe side edge to set up, and the fact that you can now pop off your edge rather than pop off about 3/4 of your board, it makes a huge difference in being able to get enough air and get those spins around. And the other big thing that I really love about it is it actually accelerates your turns and accelerates your spins. As you're carving, when you get through and the energy hits that part of it, it speeds up your turn. And when you're coming through on a spin, that last little section of your deck, it allows you to accelerate and get you around that much faster. There's been 3 or 4 situations with the snow conditions this year that I just didn't get enough air and I needed that much little more, and these gave me enough energy through the spin to land that 5 or land that 3 rather than land a 270, edge in and eat shit. So it's a huge change that's really beneficial, that I think all of you guys are really going to love in comparison to the pop rods that they've had in the past. So 2013 Highlife UL. If you're an all-mountain freestyle rider, powder rider, everything, this will tackle any part of the mountain without a problem, so that you can hit POW in the morning, ride park in the afternoon, cruise groomers the next day when everything's completely gone. This will do everything, so make sure you check it out in the fall.